All right, JV. What's going on, brother?
Oh, beautiful 4th of July.
Happy ID4, man. Have you watched Will
Hot.
Smith punch a alien yet?
I have not.
Yeah, we started last night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drinking games happening, so we did not.
During the movie?
Yeah, I mean, we played in the background all day. It's on a loop.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. I thought you were like
But I
drinking games while you watched, like the movie has a drinking game.
That's not a bad move, though.
I mean,
Pretty solid.
every time Jeff Goldblum stutters, you got to take a shot.
That's actually a really good game. All right, next July 4th. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll make one of those posters for it. The House Rules poster.
I love it, man.
Yep.
I love it. How's your weekend been going? It's Monday, so, you know.
Yeah. Pretty chill weekend. Me and the wife went around to some collectible stores Saturday. Just for
You
fun.
guys are really into that stuff, man.
Yeah,
Like,
we
you guys
enjoy it.
have a lot of, it's called, once again, we talk about adult money now, right?
Yeah.
So it's all the crap that we wanted as kids, but we couldn't because mom and dad always said
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I mean, we don't go out and spend a bunch all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like when we went to that Collecticon thing, it was just kind of a moment of we knew that was going to happen. No, we just sometimes just go out and check out some stores around the area for fun. And
Very cool.
other than that, watch some TV, watch some movies.
Yeah. We gotta jump into that Stranger Things during the pod. So,
I watched Old School this weekend, which is fantastic.
I did as well.
Yeah, so good.
That was just
So good.
that was the perfect text message.
It
I
really-
just jumped on like net. I can't talk. I just jumped on Netflix,
right.
and the first thing I see pop up is Old School.
Right.
It's like one of their spotlight movies
yeah.
or whatever. And then as soon as I look at it, you text me a picture of your screen.
Exactly what I saw. The same thing. It
And
popped
so I
up.
picked to text you the exact same thing back. It was just brilliant. I was like, awesome.
Still
Awesome.
so good. Still so good.
Guys, if I'm stuttering or a little slow today, I apologize.
So how was your weekend?
There was a lot of libations yesterday at the pool. It was good, man. So
Yeah.
I've been off work since Wednesday at 5.
Right.
So it's been glorious. Doing a bunch of stuff around the house. Saw some friends.
Did you go to Bed Bath & Beyond?
Oh, man, we got to do all that, dude. Bed Bath & Beyond, Lowe's, and Home Depot. Why we got to go to Lowe's and Home Depot is still beyond me,
I don't
but
know.
there's some stuff that one
Kinda
has
weird,
and the other
right?
one doesn't have, so we got to go back to the other
Yeah.
store. It was a lot. It was a lot, man. But no, man, it was really chill, man. But I kind of been thinking about something lately.
Okay.
Guys, bear with me for a second, man. So it's been a decade since we've had our last solo Superman movie.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, yes, 2013 is the last time we saw Henry Cavill, the most recent person to play him on the big screen, put the cape on and fly.
Mm-hmm.
In that same time frame, we've had a new Batman movie, 3 Spider-Man movies, a whole Wizarding World Fantastic Beast trilogy, 3 Hobbit movies, 3 Transformer movies. Got to include that solo Bumblebee outing, which is not bad.
Right.
But it was a thing. And 13 Liam Neeson ass-kicking movies, okay?
13 more to come this
We
year.
got 13 coming out in 22, the second half of the year.
Yeah.
You know, why do we not have a sequel to Man of Steel? Is my biggest question, man.
Now, is that referring to just Henry Cavill or
Yes.
Superman in general?
Man of Steel. Yes, the 2013 that came out.
Okay.
I don't know how you or our listeners think or even cares, but we need a Superman movie on the big screen ASAP. And I say this on Independence Day, man. I know this pod drops on Thursday, so it's a couple days after. But for me, what Superman represents is truth, justice, and the American way.
Right.
Now, we on this pod steer very clear away from social and political stuff, so I won't go down that rabbit hole. But I think we all could use some hope. Clark Kent Superman is that living embodiment of hope.
Right.
Oh, when the world and life is the way it is right now, Superman is the perfect character to show how he deals with what we deal with in this day and age.
Mm-hmm.
Superman's story itself, as the last son of Krypton, crash landing on an alien planet called Earth, being different, having to hide who he actually is the American story. Is the story of acceptance and love and trust. How he grapples with enemies and people he doesn't agree with and normal citizens in the American story, of what we can and how we should treat each other and how we should rise up. Superman's story is how we as citizens of an alien planet called Earth can learn from each other, accept each other, build bridges, and choose to take the high road. Javi, I guess what I'm saying, man, and asking and wanting Warner Brothers DCs to stop rebooting Batman and other properties, and focus on the one property, the one comic book hero that has the ability to bring people together and inspire hope. I really want to see a Man of Steel follow-up, and I believe it's what the world needs. To all those celebrating, happy Independence Day.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for Ticket to Paradise, See How They Run, Season 4 of Stranger Things, and our Movie of the Week, Emergency. All right, big dog.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and just hop right into this, man. We got some new trailers here. I knew they were coming around the corner. We're starting to pick up again, man.
Oh, yeah.
This one looks dope. We got Ticket to Paradise, a divorced couple that teams up and travels to Bali to stop their daughter from making the same mistake they made 25 years ago. This one stars Julia Roberts and George Clooney as a divorced couple chasing their daughter to Bali. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, let's not forget about Caitlin Denver.
That's true.
In there as well.
That's true.
She's done a lot of work. I know her from Last Man Standing.
Okay.
You ever watched that show?
I have not yet, but I hear great things.
It's a funny show. It's
Okay.
good. Tim Allen, her and Tim Allen are, for me, are just the top two in that show.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to see these two interact with her, and just when George Clooney and Julia Roberts are on screen as separately, they're awesome. I mean, side by side.
The Ocean's movies, dude.
Yeah, it's got to be nothing but fantastic, man. So yeah, I'm excited to see their comedy in this one and bouncing off of each other. Trailer was good. Had me rolling.
So this George Clooney is what I like to see, man. A lot of the earlier George Clooney roles were really drama centric. After he did like General Hospital and Batman and Robin, it was a lot of drama centric roles, man. He's older, he's more mature, and he is wanting to have fun.
Yeah.
And, obviously with good scripts and everything. So this one looks like a funny, good time, and just seeing how they just kind of bounce off, like you said, bounce off each other. Yeah. And I like the jabs that they're going to make at each other the entire movie.
That's
man.
all the trailer was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and throw Ticket to Paradise on our socials. Guys, this one looks really exciting, looks really fun. Good date movie is what it looks like, so
definitely
let us know your guys' thoughts. All right, brother, so we have See How They Run. A desperate Hollywood film producer sets out to turn a popular play into a film. When members of the production are murdered, a world-weary Inspector Stoppard and rookie Constable Stalker find themselves in the midst of a puzzling whodunit. What are your thoughts, man?
Kind of mixed.
Yeah?
I mean, you got a poster, or no, I got a poster right here of Death on the Nile.
Yeah.
And it's just another murder mystery, right? Obviously set differently I'm just kind of got mixed feelings on it. Not super excited, but not like I don't plan on seeing this.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's gonna be kind of funny.
That's
like
the difference between that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell, like Adrian Brody, who's actually like really funny. Adrian Brody is. This is gonna be good, man. This is gonna be hilarious. It's small budget but good actors across the board, and that whodunit in the vein of like Clue.
Yeah.
With that, trying to be
Comedy.
serious of Death on the Nile type ordeal. So, yeah, man, I'm excited for this one, dude. This looks like a rip roaring good time where I'll just go to the movies, bucket of popcorn, large cola, just laugh for 90 minutes, man. That's what I'm about in life. So
awesome. Are you excited for Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah. Got tickets to Thor.
Dude, I'm still coming off. Okay, so yes, I'm super excited for Saturday
You're like,
to see
I
Thor.
forgot today was Monday when I woke up.
But I forgot today was Monday. Also, I was at the pool yesterday, and it was me and 3 other grown men playing pool basketball with like middle schoolers.
Right.
Full of energy, nonstop, can play for hours.
Yeah.
We were like, yo, is there anybody to sub us out? There was no way to sub us out. It was literally the 4 of us versus like 8 middle schoolers.
Nobody wanted to give up either, did they?
Of course not. And then there's like, JP, who's out there like he was auditioning for the Olympic team.
Right.
The sign on the goal said no dunking.
Just
John on all the little kids, dude. Just too
dunk on all you guys.
Nah, man. So I'm a little out of it, so I apologize. But no, dude. Yeah, Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm excited, bro. That's gonna be good. Saturday morning, right, for us?
Yes, midday.
Dope. Stranger Things, season 4.
Yeah.
Let's just get right into it, man.
Definitely my favorite so far.
Yeah.
This one really brought the horror aspect out. And more of the, not just like the horror aspect, but more of the like seriousness too. Like from start to finish, it was like no games, right? They were all like super into what was going on. And I guess too, you got a big age difference in the characters.
Between you talking about like in the characters right now, or are you talking about between when they started till now?
Yes, between when they started till now.
Yeah.
So when we met them, they were all into Dungeons and Dragons and
no girls or nothing.
No girls, just hanging out with the boys all day and riding bikes, comic books. And now they're getting into some relationships and things like that. So they're all a lot more serious. I think that kind of helped bring out that horror aspect of it.
You can kind of dive more into the scariness of what the Duffer Brothers want to do with that, because they are a little older. Yeah. Because like it's a show still geared towards kids, because it stars kids, but there's a horror aspect that adults will like as well. And also if you're a fan of the 80s,
right,
and if you were middle or high schooler in the 80s, you're definitely drawn to this as well. So it's Stranger Things is a worldwide phenomenon that just brings in a lot of different people. And that's what's really enjoyable about it, man.
Yeah.
I will say for this season, everybody kind of has a through line, and I really enjoy that. Everybody kind of has a start of season 4. Yeah, and they all have a plot line that takes us through the end of season 4, man, and that's really enjoyable. The strongest for me, I think, you can obviously say like 11, but also what how grown up Dustin is as well.
Yeah, I got you.
Like you just see the maturity in him, right? He was just scared of everything before.
Yeah, he was. That's how the first season was with all of them too. Now he's just out there.
Got no choice, man.
I mean,
Let's get it done.
Man went through the gate,
He's
broke his leg and everything. Just kept moving.
Runs point
Kept
on some
moving.
things, man. I love it with the ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Even with the cast itself, man. You have the older kids, you have the younger D&D kids and stuff like that, man, and how they kind of play off each other. That's really cool. And you got like Harper, Winona Ryder, and the crew over here in Russia. I thought that was gonna be weird at first, but like in Duffer Brothers fashion, they make it work.
Right.
And it's actually kind of cool.
Right.
Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, I mean, there was basically like three locations going on simultaneously, and then they finally all come together.
4 if you count where 11 was afterwards, right?
Yeah, you're right.
For the longest time, right?
Yeah, split to that one.
Yeah.
I do like the way they kind of handled things as far as the Upside Down this season.
Classy.
Like, saw a lot going on, but like not too much. Like still enough to where it's kind of a mystery still.
Yeah.
But like just like the creatures and kind of how it's grown, even that's grown since season 1 when we first kind of saw what was going on that side. But Eddie's scene where he's playing the guitar.
Oh, that was badass, dude.
That was so awesome.
That was so badass, dude. That was so metal, okay?
Yeah. And then it plays into the whole scene, right?
Yeah, across the way.
Yeah, that was so awesome. A lot of good memes.
Eddie was and you kind of tell, man. They did what Joss Whedon did in Age of Ultron, where you're bringing a very likable character,
right?
Only to kill him off at the end. Where you have like an emotional tie towards this character, good looking, smart, sharp on the wit and everything. Like I said, easy on the eyes or whatever, and then you kill him. Yeah. Damn it. Because they always said like, and my wife Carmen gets more into the what's gonna happen. Like this is what the blogs and stuff are talking about. Yeah. I stay away from that. But she's like, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah.
There's going to be at least a couple more killings and stuff on volume 2. And I'm like, okay, like it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But like, it sucks that it's lazy writing to me to not kill off a main character and just to do that. Cause like you see it coming. Okay. This guy's here. Yeah. He's in the mix. He's in the Upside Down with them. He's trying to get it done. All right. They're not going to kill off one of these kids, one of these main characters. They got to kill this kid off. So
they maim Sadie's character pretty good.
She's also not even an original character though. You know what I mean?
True. So, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but she got it dirty.
Yeah. I mean, they did kill quite a few people in this one.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Dude, they went ham
like
this season.
Your boy melting in half. That was a little unexpected,
dude.
But it was pretty cool to see that visual. But I mean, at least they sent Eddie off in a grand fashion.
Yeah.
Like not only was it the scene on the trailer, but it was the scene where he was holding the shield.
Yeah.
As the bats were coming, or the whatever they are, the creatures.
Weird creature bat things. Yeah.
That was badass too. He had a couple of dope send out scenes.
He's a good kid, man. Yeah. I think he'll get a bunch of acting roles right after this, and he'll just kill him. So. The villain, though.
Right.
Best villain we've had so far?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, from the look to the flashbacks, like the look of Vecna to the flashbacks of one.
Top notch.
Good practical effects.
Oh, dude, yeah. Did you see the video? I think it was on IG or something where he... like sitting in the chair and applying all that.
Yeah.
Dude. Hours.
Yeah, it was nuts. Yeah.
Howard, they were like, yeah, we could, CG something, but, we want to go for as much practical as possible, and I appreciate that.
And I think that gives them a lot more true emotions.
Yeah.
Right? True emotions from the other characters. But
when you're literally, like, face-to-face with that thing, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Definitely a formidable foe. I am mad that, what's the older sister's name?
Nancy.
Like, why are you doing, like, torso shots with that sawed-off shotgun?
Headshot.
One to the dome. Get that fleshy part right here in his head, too, bro. That was a bullseye right there.
She was lighting him up, though.
I said, like, as soon as he fell out the window, I was like, all right, it's 86. That means it's been, like, 9 years since Halloween dropped. They have to run down there and finish the job.
Yeah.
They have to. There's no way that they're not going to finish the job. Like, it happened in Halloween. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Go. And it is Mosey. It is Mosey on down there. And I'm like, oh, of course he's gone.
Yeah.
So we end season 4 with, like, a hellish Hawkins.
Yeah.
With the 4 points over the 4 kids were killed.
Yeah.
Leading to this humongous earthquake and this center. We haven't even really discussed anything or even saw anything with that center or what's going to pop out of there. But my first thought was, like, Doom, the game.
Right.
Bunch of creatures just coming out of that and stuff like that, man. So what is going to happen next?
Yeah. Season
5 is the last season, 5th and final season of Stranger Things. We're going to finish up. Is time going to pass? Is it going to be right after this? Like, is 4 going to roll right into 5?
I would think they would have to do something pretty close, right? In order for it to kind of keep pushing through.
Because like, everything started to change, or they're going to take it into and we're just speculating here, guys, which we should not be speculating.
Nah, that's what we do here.
He's like, this is what we're gonna do, damn it. Or they talk about the effects on everybody and the effects on the vegetation and the landscape of the town, and everybody's gone, and maybe Hawkins is a ghost town now or something like that, right? Like, time has passed.
Well, if you remember, I can't remember exactly what season it was. I think it was the second season with the demi-dogs, where, like, the tunnels and stuff they were going through were killing plant life, right?
Yeah.
The vines and stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's like the whole town's like that. So something's spreading.
I wonder if Vecna's like the big bad guy, or is there something else? I feel like there's something else, because remember, one was dropped into that place.
Yeah. Well, remember, Will's still having weird feelings connected to the
mind flare.
Right.
So that thing is still good. But isn't that the thing that was in the wasn't that the thing that was in the mall?
Yes.
So it was not in the Upside Down no more.
So maybe he's connected back to Vecna somehow.
But at the same exact time, right after the we're gonna get into the pod in a second, guys. I apologize. Right. But right after the dance at the end, like this winter ball or whatever, didn't it flip upside down and you were seeing the mind flare? That's what I didn't understand. You're
right.
Mind flare was kind of looking over the upside down school dance or whatever. But didn't they like kill that thing?
Well, I don't think they killed it. I mean, apparently they did kill it because it's
clearly
still showing that it was there. I don't know. That's going to be
really interesting.
Interesting puzzle to put together.
I will say, man, for two guys from North Carolina, like the Duffer Brothers, I give them all the credit. Dude. They have created a fantastic show. It has a bunch of like 80s pop culture. Yeah. It's just fantastic.
They're from Durham, right?
Yeah.
Durham? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, listeners.
We're going to take a quick break. Bro, 30-year anniversary of one of the best and most controversial movies of all time, brother.
All right. What are we going to talk about today, Clyde?
Dude, you already know, man. Batman Returns. One of the best Batman movies of all time, but released and shunned for its dark and strange undertones.
Yeah, that whole statement is very true. I mean, we see Bat set dude on fire with the Batmobile engine.
That was awesome.
And then whatever they were doing with Christopher Walken's hair. It's crazy.
Even more awesome. Dude, with one of the best taglines of all time, the Bat, the Cat, and the Bird, this movie was less about Bruce Wayne and Batman and more about the villains of Gotham and how they shaped the city.
Agreed. And it's also a very grungy Christmas movie as well.
Dude, it is up there as a Christmas movie.
They really put the messed up Gotham in perspective. But, listeners, if you want to give it a watch as well, you can go check it out on HBO Max.
Oh, yeah. And guys, we want to have a conversation about this movie and celebrate its 30 years. So, like always, check out our socials for more information, including our YouTube page. You can just search us at...
We can make it real easy for them. They can go check out our link tree in our bio or the description.
Yeah, you're right. All right, man, you ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get her done.
All right, guys. This week we are discussing Emergency.
I'm so sorry I said that, by the way, on the microphone.
Said what?
Get her done.
That's right. Screw it. Leave it in. Leave it in. That's right. It's America around her. That's how we do. All right, guys. Emergency just released on Amazon Prime at the end of May of this year. This movie is directed by Carey Williams and written by Katie Davila. This is actually a feature-length adaptation of the writer and director's short film with the same exact name.
Sweet. No information to report on this one, budget or revenue.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to text Bezos, and I think he ghosted me, man.
He ghosted you, he ain't giving you those details anymore?
Yeah.
Bastard.
All right, starring in this one, we have R.J. Seiler as Sean, Donald Watkins as Conley, Sebastian Shotgun as Carlos, Sabrina Carpenter as Maddie, Maddie Nichols as Emma, Madison Thompson as What?
We got Sabrina Carpenter as Maddie.
Yeah.
Maddie Nichols as Emma. Yeah. Madison Thompson as Alice.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of Maddies in this one, and Diego Abraham as Raphael. That is it for our.
Yeah, there's some other people in this flick as well, but
coming and going.
Yeah, coming and going here, man. All right, brother, go ahead and give us that quick synopsis so we can hop in this one.
So we got two best friends that are about to graduate, and they are planning on a fun night to complete the legendary tour, which consists of 7 frat parties that you have to hit in one night. They come home before they go out to find a drunk girl on the floor, and their roommate, Carlos, is playing video games and has no idea why she's there. Has no idea she's in the house at all. So Sean ended up convincing Conley not to call 911 because they're 3 dark-skinned men, and they have a drunk white girl passed out in their house.
Yes.
Sean says, if we call anybody, we're going to probably get shot before anybody asks questions, is basically what he was saying. So this leads to a string of events that leads them even deeper into this situation, which almost ends with exactly what Sean described.
Oh, yeah. All right, man, let's go ahead and start with probably top billed here and most famous person in this movie, R.J. Seiler as Sean. This kid, man, is a college kid, senior, but doesn't take anything serious really, right? Is more interested in his best friend Kunle and their debacle, their debauchery that's gonna happen that night, bro.
Right.
And I will say this, man. The setup for this movie is fantastic, right? How many times have we seen, movies where there's like a group of like white friends and they're like, yo, we're going to do like the big bash or
We're going streaking.
you know what I mean? And going to do all this like partying and stuff like that, right? What we've not got is how it would happen with two black guys.
Right.
Or, a group of brown guys or whatever. And what would I got to throw Carlos in there, man. He's one of my favorite characters in this movie. We've never seen it from that aspect, man. Yeah. And seeing that the director being black, the writer, she's Hispanic, that's really cool.
Right.
So I was really excited going into this, seeing this. The catch is they do have this drunk white girl, like passed out drunk.
Oh yeah.
Right. And Sean's the entire time like, this is not a good scenario for us.
Not at all.
There's no part of this that is good for us at all. And he keeps that through line the entire movie.
Yep. All the way to the end. So Sean is he is just real like this is break time, right?
Yeah.
This is a break. Why are you doing work right now? Talking to his buddy.
Screw your cultures.
Yeah. Screw your babies. And he does that through the whole movie, but you can tell he's definitely a different person than Kung Lei.
Yeah.
You know, you tell that right off the bat that they're two different people.
Just the way they dress.
Yeah. The way they're speaking.
Yeah.
Just everything. They're two different people. So I assume that's why Kung Lei didn't really get it.
Yeah, man. And it's a tale as old as time, man, where you're not, Sean's character is more from the streets, from the hood. We'll talk about Kung Lei, but, his parents are both doctors, right? And established and distinguished and stuff like that. So I think his mom even had like an African accent. So, he's definitely got some going on there where his life is a little different there. He does not really understand kind of how some maybe American norms for the basic black guy. You know what I mean? Is kind of the vibe.
I got you.
Is what Sean was putting across, but Kung Lei was like, no. Right. And he wouldn't believe it at all, man.
Yep.
I will say Sean's hilarious. He is definitely that guy who would be really dope at a party. Yes. That's what he was trying to do. Yep. He was trying to hit all this party. And I love the purpose, right? The purpose wasn't just to go to all these parties for the legendary tour.
Yeah.
The purpose was to be the first two black guys to do it.
Right.
That's dope. And then they would have because in the Black Hall, they had, the first to do something at this college. I thought that was really cool, man, where it wasn't just, let's just go and get drunk and have a good time. We want to be remembered for something.
Right.
And that was really cool for me, man. I like how they put that together. We got Donald Elise Watkins as Kun Lei. This dude is definitely going to be like president of something one day.
Yeah, he's gonna run it all.
Yeah, he's definitely. What did he say? President of dirt or something like that.
Dirt and bacteria.
Dirt and bacteria and stuff. Definitely a bookworm.
Yeah,
cool, but not in the chill, outspoken sense that Sean is cool. You know what I mean? And even trying to define cool is different between the two. He's book smart. He's chill. He has a best friend that's kind of in the know.
Right.
But at the same exact time, man, his focus and his parents' focus for him is, get through your studies, get through your school. Don't worry about all this other stuff, man. Yeah. And, we learn real quick, he likes that honey dip that's in his class, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And that's what he's about in life, and I think that's what his plan was, to meet her at the Underground, one of the stops on the tour,
Yeah.
and kind of kick it with her, and that never really happens. But he is the polar opposite of Sean in the scenario with how they need to handle this drunk girl at their house, and they fight about that.
Yep, the whole time. And he's actually kind of the stronger of the two.
Yeah.
Like as far as his personality, right?
Yeah.
Because Sean's freaked out about being shot by the police.
Yes.
The whole movie. It's always, every turn we're gonna get shot. I don't want to die.
We do this, we get shot. We do this, we get shot. Yeah.
And Conley's like, we got this drunk girl. We got to take care of her. And he does the CPR. He makes sure everything's good to go. But he's also not afraid to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we need to do. Let's do it. And that's just another opposite personality from Sean.
Yeah. And it's because, like, I wonder if Conley grew up right next to Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of the same experiences that Sean. Obviously, they're still two totally different people.
Yeah.
But they had a lot of the same experiences, right? You can tell just by the way, from the get-go, just the way that they're dressed, they carry themselves and everything, that they come from two separate walks of life.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it would be similar in that regard if they did grow up together, right? Like I imagined that, and I was thinking about that as I was watching this movie through the end, man.
Well, even if you throw like Carlos into the mix, he's more on the Conley side as far as wanting to do the right thing, right? So I don't know. We don't really know much about his backstory.
Yeah,
so we don't really know what's his deal.
He wants to build rocket ships.
Yeah.
Well, we'll jump right into Sebastian Chacon as Carlos, man. We meet this kid, and I love how we meet him. I love how Sean and Conley, they come back home, and the girl's passed out on the floor.
Messed up.
And he's just in there playing video games, like headset on.
Yeah, he's
normal college kid. Like
doing the super stereotypical college gamer stoner.
Yes.
He just happens to be Mexican. So I don't know what that's all about.
That was awesome. That was awesome, man.
Yeah, he's ripping some hits from the bong and just enjoying his time alone.
Which it takes me back to college, where like that was some people's like Thursday, Friday night, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Friday after school. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here, smoke this, and play World of Warcraft. I'll see y'all Monday morning in psych, okay?
Yeah.
and that was that.
Yeah.
Door was closed.
That's it.
Got it done.
And apparently he has a habit of leaving the door open. So that's weird too.
I love how they explain that too, man. It was super easy.
Yeah.
Just like obviously we know that they didn't let her in there.
I think, let me correct myself. I think it was he had the habit of not locking the door.
Yes.
Not necessarily leaving it open.
Which the way, like I said, the way that they explain that is awesome. Well, they deliberately say, man, dude, why don't you just get over just lock the damn door? Like you have a hard time doing that.
Yeah.
But you get that by them two coming home, not knowing who this girl is, not knowing she's passed out, going to him.
Yeah.
And he's, the door's behind him. So he's just ripping a bong, playing video games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he comes out and has no clue what's going on.
Just completely oblivious.
Bro, you need to learn how to lock the damn door, bro.
Maybe leave your room every once in a while.
Go get a snack. Dude.
Yeah.
But it was the same thing, dude. The kids in college, man. They would never go down to the mess hall or anything, dude. They had their little mini fridge with everything that they need. They never left their dorm room.
Sounds awesome.
Dude, Carlos is my favorite character in this movie, though, man, because he's a nerd,
yeah,
but he's a gentleman at the same exact time. and he's thoughtful and he's nice and he wants to have a good time with these guys, even though like
he's also a smart guy too.
He's a very intelligent guy. Even though like Sean is kind of like I don't know about Los, you know what I mean? He definitely thinks like they're three best friends and they kick it. Just because they live together, doesn't always mean that.
It's just a fanny pack, man. So that was the biggest thing.
Let's ride out, bro.
The biggest thing was the fanny pack.
Let's ride out. You want to rock your fanny pack, JV? We still hanging out, bro. Just don't hand me anything out of the fanny pack. We're good.
I mean, you might get hungry. You're having Nutrigrain bar.
Dude had a Nutrigrain bar on deck. He was ready to go, man. He was a very fun character, and also that like third voice, right? You had the two, Sean and Cunley, who are our mains, and they're kind of splitting time, going back and forth about what they should do, what they shouldn't do. And then there's Carlos, who kind of was the comic relief, but also, like you said, he was on Cunley's side a lot of the time.
They just kind of tell him what to do the whole time.
1,000%.
Just watch the girl.
He's that friend. Yeah. He's that friend who's like, you tell him what to do, and he's just like, okay.
Yeah. Cool.
And I think he's still trying to get like accepted by these guys and wants to go on the legendary tour with them and everything, and thinks in his mind that like that's what he's invited to do. Yeah, he wasn't invited. So, all right, we got Sabrina Carpenter as Maddie. Talk to me, brother.
Did you know she is a musician?
I did not know she was a musician.
Yeah, I was looking up. If you look up like her TV and filmography stuff,
okay,
that's how I found out. She had like a bunch of music videos on there.
Oh, dope.
So I went through and I listened to some of her music on YouTube. So I was curious.
Then you found out that Joe Pesci has a music album as well?
Everybody's got a music album.
Dude, everybody has a music album. Yes.
Yeah, it was not for me. But as far as her acting, she portrayed a lot of emotion and didn't seem afraid to let it out, like on screen. So she's the big sister, and she's obviously upset numerous times through this movie because she's looking for her little sister that she ditched at a party. I mean, I felt like she delivered that pretty well.
Yeah.
How about you?
I love how we get introduced to her.
Yeah.
Right? Because she's looking for Emma.
Yeah.
We don't really know who Emma is, but she's kind of looking around. And then we get to her friend who's talking to the tall guy in the thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy's like trying to help.
Right.
And she's like, who the are you? Why are you so close to me, right? It's just like off the bat, like, this has nothing to do with you. I don't know who the hell you are. Yeah. Get the hell away from me, right?
Right.
And her friend, the girl, was just trying to, like, mac with some dude. They're at a party. Why not? We're drinking. We're having a good time.
Man was wearing a toga.
Man was in a toga.
That's all you got to
Probably not much underneath. You know what I mean?
To the party. Wear a toga.
So, like, we know, okay, she's a little aggressive.
Yeah.
She's a little aggressive because, is she always a little aggressive or because of the situation? The situation is, which we'll jump into in a second with Emma, is that Emma's her little sister.
Yeah.
Her 17-year-old sister.
Correct.
Who is still in high school. She brings a 17-year-old high schooler to a frat party.
Yeah. I think that was that the anything but clothes frat party?
Anything but clothes frat party. Yes.
Ooh.
So she is she's
trying to get some people sent to jail.
A B word the entire night. Understandably, though, right? Your sister's lost. You don't know what the heck is going on, but you're an idiot from the get-go from allowing this to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, was it because your sister got dropped on you during this week and you had to watch her, so you were like, or you were like, yo, there's this party at my college.
Yeah.
You should come through. Both scenarios are horrible.
Not an excuse.
Not an excuse, right? But she's the same throughout the entire movie until the end, and even at the end, she's still herself. Yeah, and that was all like make believe and stuff.
Oh my God. I apologize for that.
Javi's just now waking up from a nap, guys.
Yeah. My nap alarm just went off
because you got to get that 6 p.m. Monday nap in.
Eastern also.
Yeah,
we usually record at 7, so that's a 6 o'clock alarm.
Oh,
So that's why you never hear it before.
Interesting. But she is, but like Maddie's through line is the same, and she's even faking it at the end, trying to open her eyes and be more cultural and stuff like that.
Right.
Because when she catches up to these guys who have her sister, by accident, she's trying to like make up for it or whatever. But Kunle's like, I'm not about that life. I don't want to hear that shit. Let's get the hell out of my life, out of my face. So.
Yeah,
I thought that was awesome, man. So we got Emma. Maddie Nichols is Emma, and in short order fashion, she plays a passed out, drunk teenager for 97% of her screen time.
I wonder if that was hard to do or not. You got to think you're on screen long time just not moving.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine that's just not hard, but it's probably not fun at all.
I'd bet not at all. And I think back to Weekend at Bernie's, and Weekend at Bernie's 2 is what I think back to how difficult it was for that guy, right? Like, or did she call him for a little like acting advice?
Right.
Because that's what I would do if I was in that scenario.
Right.
But that's her role. She's just this drunk, passed out girl who lands up on their floor, throws up on the floor, and Kunle's cell phone gets hit.
So you nasty.
And the whole point of the story is like, it's weird how the story takes this weird left turn, right? We think it's gonna be like just some teenage, this college romp film where they're just gonna go get drunk the entire night and have a good time, and then they have this drunk girl to take care of and figure out what the hell to do with, man. Like, problem number 1. So here's the fun. We're getting away from the fun. Yeah. Point 1.
Real fast.
And it's like, what are we gonna do here? Okay, we got to come up with a plan. We still got to do this legendary tour. What are we doing with her? Sean was like, we need to we'll just go to the first place and we'll just drop her off.
Put her in the ditch. Let's sleep it off.
Ditch and sleep it off or something. And Kunle, voice of reason. We can't do that. You hear yourself?
Right.
Like, we're gonna drop this drunk girl off.
Yeah. I mean, his whole thing is like, what if she dies?
What if she dies?
Because she's throwing up everywhere already.
Or the other thing, get taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Which that's what he was trying to convey to Sean. Sean didn't. I don't know if Sean cared or understood that that's a possibility as well.
Sean's whole thing was just trying to stay alive. He was just convinced he was going to die.
Sean was also ready, even before that, where they were still in their house. Mm-hmm. Sean was already high, drinking a little bit. He was ready to party.
Yeah.
He's like, we got to ditch ASAP and just get to our fun stuff. Remember, they have a goal in mind, man. And I think that's where Sean's North Star is the entire movie.
Yeah.
And this is the first obstacle.
Just the party.
Just a humongous obstacle, dude. Like,
yeah, it's a pretty big one. Pretty big one, I would say, yeah.
But we come to find out, she's 17. She's a high schooler through Carlos, by the way.
Yeah, I love his freak out right there, dude. I love that.
Oh, dude. And then when she finally comes to for a little bit, he like calms her down, but then gives her like the death punch or whatever.
Yeah.
Not a physical punch, like a drink. Drink. Like a fruit punch type alcoholic drink. And she just gets drunk again.
Yeah.
She's a little...
Yeah, I think Khalid's like, she keeps getting drunker for some reason.
Hilarious, man.
Oh, no. But he does also figure out that's what it is, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He like smells it and he's like, oh, God.
All right, we have Madison Thompson as Alice. Alice is friends with Maddie, and just her road dog, man, is like, yo, your sister's missing. Let's go figure this out.
Right.
We meet her. She's having a good time at the party with the dude in the toga we're going to talk about in a second. But she gets tired of Maddie real fast, man.
Right.
Maddie's like a B-word the entire time. And she goes, look, you're the effing idiot who brings your 17-year-old sister to a college frat party. Like, that was your mistake.
Right.
And, as if you're going to make that statement, I hope before that decision was made or when Maddie brought that up to you, that you were like, yeah, that's not the best idea.
Right.
I can't tell you what to do.
Right.
Obviously, but I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Yeah. She definitely is just like, at some point she's just like, I think she's okay. Like, don't they, because they see her getting in the van, she looked like she got in a van by herself.
Yeah.
But, even that being said, people take hostages, and
exactly,
just because you're walking doesn't mean you're not in trouble. And that was one of, just kind of skipping around a bit. That was one of the things that irritated me about, like, the way they portrayed the dispatch part of that movie.
Yeah.
Where the dispatch is like, so she got in there on her own or whatever.
Yeah.
She's like,
what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. She's getting to van with people we don't know. We don't like it.
Simple as that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't like that part of that.
Because it wasn't, that part was not real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, because that's one of those things that's like they portray when you're calling and you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're not necessarily going to say, hey, I'm in trouble. You're going to try to kind of code it a little bit. So I didn't like that.
And I wonder, right, if it was, they were dealing with a lot that night, the college police, the town police or whatever. There were 7 frat parties. So there was a lot of crap that they was probably dealing with, man. We both been to frat parties, we've been to frat parties together, and they, police are stretched thin on nights like that, where everybody, let's say after like a football game when everybody's about to throw a party, police are definitely stretched thin. So that's the only thing that I can think of about why she was, the dispatch was asking all those type of questions.
Right.
Just, party or whatever. Yeah. But it shouldn't be that case, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get what you are saying there.
Well, it's like, and then Alice is like, can we get a wellness check? They're like, okay, you'll be out there in a minute.
Oh, yeah. Just 10 minutes.
Just say the right thing. I always ask for a wellness check.
But I do like Alice because even when they all meet up, right? All parties meet up and they're trying to figure out, Maddie's like yelling at the guys like, yo, why the hell did you take my sister and why the hell is she drunk and all that stuff like that? Well, you should know why the hell she's drunk. But that's beside the point. Alice is like, they're trying to explain exactly what happened. Alice is like, yo, their story actually checks out.
Yeah.
So she's also that like voice of reason, like Carlos, like Kunle. Like, yo, this is what happened. And I believe these guys. It just doesn't make any sense why they would take her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think Maddie's kind of portraying more of the racism.
Yeah. Oh, right? 1,000%. Yeah.
And Alice is kind of like, she's not that way.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, we can believe these guys because it makes sense, not just because they look how they look.
All right, man. Last character we want to talk about here, Diego Abraham as Raphael. Raphael is the tall, fratty-looking dude at the party that is macking with Alice and that Maddie basically just cusses out first, 3 seconds knowing him. And you know what? I get it. Most guys in that scenario, when they have a girl, they're like, dude, why are you CBing me right now? Like, why? Go do something, you know what I mean? But, he never showed that vibe in that moment.
Yeah.
Even though he probably had Alice on lock, he was concerned about what was going on. But, he saw the worry on both their faces and was like, yo, let me see if I can help.
Right.
And the fact that he left the party with them to go find the sister was huge.
Right.
Right. And that just speaks to the integrity of that guy, right? Most guys, college guy, young, early 20s, at a frat party, bunch of girls, anything but clothes party.
Yeah.
You're looking to see some stuff. You're looking to go ahead and get hooked up, that night. And the fact that he had that integrity to leave and go with them speaks volumes. And I really like that about his character, man. He was probably I guess other than Emma, the weakest character in the just script wise, and detail. But that right there just speaks volumes, man.
Right.
Because, like, I don't know if I would leave in that. I'd be like, all right, y'all have fun with that. I just don't know at like such an early age in my 20s, you know what I mean?
I'm just wearing a sheet right now.
Yeah, I'm just wearing a sheet, and my ride home is that electric wheelie.
Yeah. Can't burn the battery power up.
I
didn't bring my charger with me. Well, he's also another point of a little bit of racism.
Yeah.
When they finally run into Carlos, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, he's my cousin." And then I think it was Maddie's like, "But y'all don't even look the same." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm a Mexican." I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got the Mexican side, he got the white side.
Yeah,
You know, he looks like a white guy. What can we do there? But they did play like with Carlos and his hair and everything. They did play him up very well to look really Hispanic, right? And there's Diego, who they played up to look more Caucasian. So like, that's just good writing.
Because it was kind of a surprise.
It was definitely a surprise.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. Especially if you don't know, like, if you don't know the actor.
Yeah.
And then that comes up, and it's like, okay, that's pretty good.
So yeah, he was really dope character and was there the entire time with them, and also was like, yo, it definitely checks out. Like, my cousin is not that type of dude.
Yeah.
And his friends are not these type of guys. So Raphael was there to help in that regard. It all comes center when after Sean leaves, just gets on the bike and leaves and goes to like party and stuff. And Sean's biggest fear happens.
Exactly.
Right? At the end, and this is where the movie, once again, there's this through line where they just want to go to do this legendary tour, and there's these obstacles in their way the entire time. And the last one that Conley and Carlos and Raphael, well, now Raphael's in there as well, you know, colored guys, kind of Raphael, kind of not.
He's the one that you make drive.
Yes. Is now they're, you know, trying to get her to the hospital because she's not really responding. She's going cold. Conley is doing CPR. They're driving fast, so they're being chased by cops. And when they're stopped, you know, Conley has a gun to his head, right? And and when we talked about this movie in the trailer like a few weeks ago, I did not know it was going to take this type of dark turn, man. Right. This type of real dark turn.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit more partying, a little less dramatic.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But it was definitely the opposite of that.
Yeah, and even like the scene does not last long, and they get out of it, and the cop is like, "All right, your story checks out. You know, she'll be okay next time." And I hate this. Next time, just call the pros, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, we can say that, but everything Sean said kind of would have checked out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like we can't. But Carlos, lock the damn door, okay?
And if Maddie and Alice wouldn't have been with them, how would it have turned out?
Exactly.
You know, if they would have just showed up just with the girl, that could have been Dunsky's right there.
Exactly, man. Exactly. The dichotomy between Sean and Conley after that, you know, because they're basically bickering and fighting, and they actually like screw this and they separate. Sean goes to the party. Conley's like, we got to save this girl.
Yeah.
And everybody else is on board with saving the girl as well. Sean is like, I'm not getting shot. Like, that's through line. Boom. I get it. But the fact that they kind of make up at the end, man, and you know, it's for like such young actors, and I will say this, like such young like black actors as well, man, emoting the way that they did in that lab and being able to express their feelings. I thought that was really dope, man. And that's fantastic acting from a very low budget type movie. I don't know what I'm trying to say, man. That was just really, really cool, and I really enjoyed that scene because it wasn't like it wasn't hammy at all.
Right.
It was just real, and they were like, "All right, man, let's just get through this,
that
bro."
was the key thing for the whole movie is it's all pretty real.
Yeah,
Like this could happen to somebody. It's probably happened to multiple people.
yeah,
The outcome could be different, but it's a
at
real,
any
it's
turn,
a real, it's
at
a real
any
thing.
turn, it could
Exactly.
be different. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
She could have been dead on the floor already when they got there.
yeah,
That's honestly what I thought was going on. I thought she was gonna be dead already,
that would have been wild, dude.
but then she wasn't.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, well,
just don't put her on her back.
yeah.
And like the real thing, man, is like that last scene of this movie.
Yeah.
Kind of has that PTSD from that, man.
Mhm.
Like I'm 35. I've never had a gun pointed
Right.
at me that was ready to fire. He's 20 something, 2021. Yeah. He has to live with that with the rest of his life now, right? And he gets that from those distant sirens that he hears.
Yeah.
He's got to live with that, man. So that's like the realness of it as well.
Oh.
You come for like a campy kind of college, let's go get drunk fest.
Right.
And it takes a sharp turn, man.
Yeah.
And it's different. And I get why it's called Emergency now. Like, I didn't really get that title at first when we were doing the trailer. After watching the movie, man, it definitely makes sense.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Just the sets were just the college campus, a couple of the dorms and everything like that. It was nothing to really gawk at.
The van.
The van was a big set piece as well. They spent a lot of time in that damn van. But I will say, man, just it definitely showed that like college campus life, which was really cool, man. I really like seeing, because some movies do it really fake.
Right.
Some movies do like the campus life, and it doesn't look real at all. And you can tell when, like, dude, that dude's 55. He's not a professor. Like, why are you high fiving it? You know what I mean? It's just like you can just tell. But this one looked really cool. I also liked it's a younger generation than you and I, but how the British teacher was using the N-word out loud like that. I thought that was an amazing setup, but like that's a real type of class that these kids are taking this day and age, right?
Right.
Where, there's like intro to like X-Men and stuff like that. Like anybody can make a college course and take it. Harvard has 1 million of them. Princeton does as well. And that's probably one of these type of classes, right? Where it's just like, the N-word is the class. And they were just like, I love how they were the only two black guys in it too. And they were like, do you guys have any insight? And all the other kids were just like,
yeah,
we need answers, right?
We need answers. Yeah.
Very very good look of the college, man. I really enjoyed that. All right, man. Let's just talk about a theme.
Sure.
Real quick here. Like I said, this was like an 18-minute, might even be less than that, short film that the writer-director created, but they expanded it to 105 minutes here. And it's just basically, what would you do in this life or death scenario with this person that you don't know? Are you going to go the route of like Sean and just think for yourself, and or are you gonna go the route of Kunle and try to save this person, man? In the process of trying to save this person, you could also, your life could be ended as well.
Yeah,
just because of the way society is right now, unfortunately. And I think that is kind of what they were trying to explain in a very comedic, racist, eye-opening, collegiate way, man. I think that's what they were trying to do, and I knocked it out the park.
Yeah, they definitely did a great job in this movie.
All right, guys, so that is our conversation about Emergency.
Yes, sir.
Released this year on Amazon Prime. Javi, talk to me, man. What are your thoughts and ratings on this one?
I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 buckets of popcorn. Very great low-budget film.
Yeah.
But it's really, sticks on the point, right? The point of racism, the point of trying to figure out the right way to handle something.
Yeah.
Or there's multiple right ways. And there's also multiple wrong ways. So they kind of show you the worst way you can handle it, right? Which is to just put it off, right? Make the call, get her some help, figure it out after that. Maybe you make the call and go sit out on the front porch and just chill. I don't know what you do because, like you said, like they said, it could go any way.
Yeah.
It could show up and they get taken out. Because nobody knows what's going on in the house except for the people in the house.
I'll say this, man. Choice.
Yeah.
Choice is a big component in this movie, and making the right choices and making the wrong choices throughout the entire movie. And I think that's what makes a good script.
Right.
In this movie. So I hear you, boss.
What about you, man?
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you, man. This is like 3.5, 4 buckets of popcorn type movie for me, man. I'm gonna land on 3.5 buckets. This script was just great in what they were trying to do, man. You have basically two groups. You have, Kunle, Carlos, Emma Sean, and you have Maddie, Alice, and Raphael, right? And it's kind of a cat and mouse type ordeal.
Right.
Trying to go after and get the sister back and see her jump in the van and everything. But it's the choices that Raphael makes, right? It's the choice that Kunle makes and going, we're going to save this girl one way or another. It's the choice that Carlos made by not remembering to lock the damn door. It's the choice that Sean makes and is like, you know what? We're going to lie to my brother, whoever that person is, to try to kind of get ahead, which was a very hilarious part when they find out that when Carlos walks in and says, oh, there's a 17-year-old drug girl. Oh, she actually passes out on the in the house.
Right.
I have all the guys just pack up all their beer.
Yeah, they're gone.
Take off. They're like, nope, not going to be here. Not happening at all, man. I think that is very good writing. Yeah. And like I said, it's about choice and the decisions that you make in this film, man. Where it kind of falls for me is it definitely stuck the landing. I don't think that this is going to be a memorable movie.
Right.
It needs to be. There was something missing where this is a movie that needs to be viewed by a lot of people.
And I'm thinking maybe it's not the big production movie that they're going to spend a bunch of money advertising on.
Yeah.
It's just one that was done, some trailers, it slid in, it's out. And that's basically it, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing that just pops up and says, you need to watch this movie. So that's probably where it falls at.
Yeah, man. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. I'm gonna bump it up. I'm gonna say 4 buckets of popcorn for this, brother.
I got some 50 Flies, my band information update.
Let's go to work.
Yeah. First off, I just want to thank all the listeners, right, for not only subscribing to us, Movie in a Pod, but who's been streaming 50 Flies music. That dropped on all the major platforms. And we have a video out for it. It all dropped on the 1st.
Music video, guys. They're bringing MTV back.
Yeah.
Those glory days.
The single's called Secrets. It's streaming on Apple Music, Spotify, and all the good stuff. So appreciate you all checking that out. Also got some show updates.
Let's go.
7-9 this Saturday at Tavern 74 in Monroe with a few bands out there. 8-13. Excuse me. There's one before that at 8-5. We're playing in Greensboro at Blonde Tiger.
Nice.
8-13, the LA Tap Room in Lancaster, South Carolina, and 8-20 at the Trolley Pub in Summerville, South Carolina.
Good old Summerville.
So that's busy August. And you guys can get merch and check on all that information at 50fliesband.com.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff, brother, man. Guys, be on the lookout. One of the hottest bands in the Southeast right now, 50 Flies. All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, Talking 3 Emergency. Next week, we're going to finish off the season with A Knight's Tale.
And that's streaming on Stars.
I'm Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.